Alright, welcome to Heat 2 of the Grid Series Round 1. We are starting P12 again, and it's going to be an interesting one, this one. We've had the worst car in qualifying, so that's all out of the way, so it should all be uphill from here. Last heat was very good. We managed to get P8, which is very strong, so in this session I was looking to just kind of replicate that, just get as far up as I possibly can. Not looking to go back down the order, I'm always looking to progress upwards here, but we're just waiting for everyone to get their numbers on the carts and then we'll all be getting in a second. So once that's done, we'll be heading straight down to the grid to get all sorted and put on the grid ready for the race starts.
There we go. Heat 2. Starting 12th again. Because I qualified in 12th. So I'm not going to do well. But hey ho! That's how it goes. About that much.
Yeah, so as you can see, just testing out the brake pedal there to make sure that the cart is alright, because if not then I'd need to change as soon as I get out really. So just got to make sure that the cart seems comfortable and alright. It doesn't have to be the best cart in the pack, but as long as it's semi-decent, it'll be alright.
Sound like a dog. I'm a dog when I race. Let's go.
Yep, so just waiting now for all the carts to get put through into the right grid order. Silky managed to get through it quite quickly this time, so as you can see there, setting off now, really swerving, trying to get as much heat into the tyres as possible, because the more heat you have, the grippier the car will be. Really try to skid out, because I really want to get these rear tyres warm more than anything else. So you'll see me really trying to drift the car around these corners, and just really trying to catch it there, just to make sure that there's enough heat going into the tyres that I'll be able to get at least a semi-decent start. Same position again, P12 into the normal grid slot. Tried to angle it a bit more this time so that I could get a nice run around the outside. So let's see if that works for us.
A rolling start for us. Here we go. Second one in. Oh. Come on.
And we go to the 5 red lights. And they're out, and away we all go. I get a really good start here, looking to pressure on the outside. Got a good line coming down into this corner here. Am I going to make it stick? No, I'm not, and that's a big crash for us there. Not looking too good for us there. That was quite the impact on the exit there. Luckily I'm all okay. A little bit of a bruised rib after that.
Oh, that fucking hurt.
Yeah. Coming off lightly there. You can hear the tapping from my cart now. That is indeed my cart. But yeah, it was a bit of a weird one that. I had the room on the outside until I got a bit squeezed and the cart in front didn't see me or didn't notice me, and I just got pushed straight into the barrier, and then the 2 cars that were behind me had nowhere to go and went straight into the back of me.
Yeah. Caught me a bit off guard. Woo. Christ.
Field's just bunching back up now. Silky will let me go back in front to my normal position again, as you can see there, now up into P12, and we will get the restart going.
Oh, that one hurt.
Weaving my tyres a bit, had to brake a little bit sharply there because the cart kind of didn't get off to start as we wanted. You can see in front really weaving, everyone's weaving ahead, and I have a bit of a moment there. Kind of brakes quite sharply there, so I have to take a bit of avoiding action. Just trying to keep it as close as possible so that I'm not losing any time to the cart in front. Yeah, the driver in front there got a little bit annoyed with me because I was, well, up his back bumper a lot, but that's the whole point of karting. You've got to, bumping is racing, you know, you've got to really get close to them to be able to make a move, and sticking as close as you can to the yellow flags without them obviously losing control. On, here we go, 3 wide now coming into this corner. I have a little bit of a bump there. Am I going to stick it around the outside? I am indeed, so that's a double overtake going into turn 1. Very nicely done there from me, well kept with the little collision there as well, as we're now pressuring the guy in front, who I had a little chat with before the qualifying and heat 1. Really nice kid, a little bit younger than me, and we just kind of stick together throughout this whole series really, this round 1. It was just kind of me and him having some good battles, and it really, you know, helped me gain a bit of experience, and he's not too slow either. Really pressuring the number 21 cart now. Just trying to make sure that he knows I'm there. Trying to get a better exit out of that corner so that I can really pressurise him going down here, but it doesn't really work because he's a considerable amount lighter than me, so he'll have a lot better acceleration. And as you can see there, a little bit of a moment as the red cart goes a bit wide into that corner, so we have to back off a little bit. And you can see there me trying to take a bit of a wider line just to keep the momentum going through rather than staying close to the pack, as that will make up more time for me. And as you can see now, I am alongside. Am I going to make this move stick? We leave the space, and I do get this move done up into P9 now, which is a very, very strong position for us. Trying to pressure the man in red now. He makes a big mistake there as I close up quite a lot. Another little mistake there as he clips the barrier. Really close up to the back of him now. Am I going to be able to look for a move coming to this next wide left-hander? Keep stuck behind as he makes a big mistake there, and I have to take a bit of avoiding action there, press on the brakes a bit harder to avoid going into him there, as he squeezes me out very, very narrowly there. And because of that, he gets a poor exit on that chicane, but because he's planted it in the middle of the track, I have nowhere to go, so I just have to stay behind him. Quite wide there again. I kind of found that that's where his weaknesses were, on those long, big braking zones. He was going quite wide at those, so I thought I'd try to just keep it nice and narrow as we get alongside him here. He gave me a little glance but didn't see me fully, and as you can see there, my hand was up, a bit annoyed, and I tried for the switchback here to try and regain that position, but it doesn't end up sticking. And as you can see there, very frustrated with him, as you know, he should have seen me there. He did give a quick glance at me there, so he should have known I was there. He did know I was there, but decided to squeeze me out a little bit too much and made me lose a position overall, which was quite frustrating for me as we go to red flags because of the car that's crashed here.
I need to stop swearing, man. That's so annoying. Oh, that might have just cost me a podium. That might have just cost me a podium.
As we go to green flags now. Very short period of yellow flag there, as we wanted to get racing straight away. And as you can see, lost a lot of time to the two guys in front, but it shouldn't take me long to regain that gap. They're having a little battle there, which closes me up quite nicely. But we're coming through onto turn one now. As you can see, my friend lost out a bit of time to the car in front, and I'm not surprised why that is, because he's got a very odd way of defending, but it's, you know, it's still legal in karting, so there's nothing we can really do about it. It's just one of those styles that's more in etiquette in the racing ways, but there's nothing you can do about it. You just got to try and look for a move past and hope you can get it done. As we're coming up to one of the last overtaking spots of the race now. As you can see, I take a bit of a sharper line to try and get a good exit here, but I can't really get that done, and we are going to come across the line in P10 to finish this race. Could have been P9, but that move there caused us to lose that position.
What a knobhead! Oh! Smart, man! Oh! Fuck's sake!
Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Heat 3 and the final will be coming out shortly, so I hope you enjoyed that, and I look forward to hoping that you enjoy the next 2 videos.